You're watching Business News. One thing that is synonymous with Christmas is delicious delicacies in many homes. It is the season where many Nigerians do not hold back in spending on food items. Chicken, goat, cow, ram and bushmeat overflow in pots of soup, stews and other special meals that are prepared for the celebration. During this season, those in the livestock business experience a boom, and this most times results in an inflation. Prices of livestock like chicken hit the roof, making it difficult for many Nigerians to afford them. With me in the studio is a livestock farmer and the CEO of Tongo Farms Enterprises, Remy Popola. Thank you very much for joining me at this point.
Compliment, sister.
Same to you. Okay, so looking at, first of all, have the prices of meat, chicken, gone up the roof?
Yes.
How up the roof has it gone?
Let's say about 50 to 80%.
50 to 80%. Why is that?
Cost of feed.
Okay.
Cost of drug, and cost of a day-old chicken itself from the hatchery. Everything had together. But
this doesn't happen in all year round. Why is Christmas or December a period where this happens?
It's not about December.
Okay.
It has started from the beginning of the year. The price of, the feed cost gradually moving
okay,
till December. A corn that you'll be buying for about at the beginning of the year, that will be buying for 140 per kg, is about 230 per kg now.
Wow.
And that's 80% of what of the chicken itself.
Yeah. Can you tell us the reasons for this sharp increments?
Well, like I said, a day-old hatchery cost, feed cost, medication cost, and also you also realize that most of the areas where corn are being produced, you find out that you have insecurity issues.
Okay. So in all of this now, how does it affect the spending power of Nigerians to buy these things?
Well, you know, Nigerians are last-minute buyers, but definitely it's going to affect them. If you are used to buy 3 or 4 chickens before, you might probably reduce it to 1 or 2. You know.
So it's not going to be a good Christmas for a lot of people then?
Well, it depends on the mind,
okay,
how you take it. You know, eating one chicken doesn't make it change you from enjoying Christmas. But the point is that you won't be able to buy as much as you want to.
Okay. Okay. So looking at all of this now, where do we go from here? Because this is also going to continue. The increment is going to continue even up to next year, most likely.
Definitely. Well, we hope, we believe that security issue will be will reduce. Then again, is that exchange rate cost, because most of the drugs we are talking about, they are from outside Nigeria. So you find out that you spend a lot of money to get it to bring it in, you know. And then when you talk about chicken, you also talk about turkey too, the foreign turkey. The foreign turkey, you import the eggs. You understand? A lot of people were unable to do that this year. So you find out that with the little change you have, you probably buy little.
Why the preference for foreign chicken, foreign turkey? Why?
They give you weight.
Okay.
It's about 3 times of the weight of average local turkey. So when you look at the weight,
it feels
and then Nigerian preference for something big, you know, so that's why you find out about the price will.
So if it gives us weight, why don't we have that here with our own?
We have climate issue.
Okay.
You understand, to some of those eggs, and again that we are still work in progress when it comes to producing that kind of egg. Nigeria is still work in progress. But if we get settled down and the atmosphere is conducive for improvement, definitely we'll get there.
Are we going to see a reduction in the price of these goods one day if all of these factors are sorted out?
Yes, if we all work together. Let's look at it. If you can, we spent almost 6 years talking about cow, talking about ranching. if we can use that 6 years, even if it's 3 years, we can use it to talk about protein in general. You know what I'm saying? Because there are a lot of people that are not even eating some of those things we are talking about. So if we can talk about protein in general, then you have a choice. If this one is expensive, you go for this one. You know what I'm saying? In as much as you satisfy, are you taking care of your balanced diet, which is the key, you know. So we are likely to see a reduction in price. People are ready to work. But the point is that what the cost of getting this thing together is high. If you were the Minister for Agriculture now, what would you do to ensure a reduction in price? Firstly, what I would do is that what I would look inward. Look inward is that what give every state advantage to produce whatever he or she can produce. I mean, whatever they can produce. You know, if you can give me turkey, give me turkey. If you can give me this, give me this, give me this, give me. You understand what I'm saying? All at the end of the day, we all come to the center table, you know, have a choice. I mean, in a party, you don't necessarily have to have cow to eat there. True. You know, you can have turkey. You can have local turkey. Let's start with our local turkey. If it can be mass produced, if you can do a mass production of local turkey, fantastic. You know, let's have it on the table. Over time, you find out that what one will pull one another down. You understand? Yeah. When you realize that what you can make a choice between the A and B. You know. Well, do we have the capacity right now to have mass-produced kind of feed? We have that capacity. So why are we not doing that? We are not doing that because our approach to things is different. It depends on, you know, when government make up their mind to pursue one thing, they will pursue it and leave the other thing. And in pursuing one thing, you find that you have about 4 or 5, 6 alternatives. Okay. So we're not looking at the direction of the alternatives. We are not looking at the direction of the alternatives. Like I said, 6 years talking about ranching for cow alone, where we have goats, we have ram, we have chicken, we have turkey, we have fish, we have all other kinds of things. Look at the mass slaughter in Lagos State for fish production. We're not even talking about that. But we just make up our mind to talk about ranching, cow ranching. I'm telling you that some people for the past 20 years, they have not eaten cow. They have not eaten beef. Why should that be? It depends. You know what I'm saying? Your preference. If white meat can give you what red meat can give you, then you take that. You take that. So in all of this now, I'm obliged to ask now, how much is a cattle, a cow in the market now? A full cow, and how much is a full goat? Because I'm looking at Christmas now, how people want to get to the market. Yes, I just started somebody up. Okay. I saw a cow on his status, and I said, how much is this? He said one is 350, one is 950. Wow. So it's probably, and the one he called 950 probably is big, but probably it's possible for us to see more than 1 million. Cow. Very possible. Very possible. Wow. For goat, an average size of goat, you should be talking about between 33 and 40. Okay. For a goat. Okay. Or for chicken, like I said, that one has gone up, and so also the turkey. You know, especially the foreign turkey, the which size foreign turkey, that price has really gone way up, because only few people, few farmers are really raising up to that size again because of the cost of feed. And when you raise it to that cost, to that size, who is ready to buy it? Yeah, that's a challenge. And the cost of feed is centered around, is being imported, centered around the dollar exchange and all of that. Yes, part of it, but not all. Okay. You know, not all. But at the same time, you find out that something interesting thing is that we don't even have enough corn. You understand what I'm saying? We don't even have enough corn, because corn make about 50 to 60% of the feed. Yeah. You know, but we don't even have enough corn, and that's why you see the price going. Are there not alternatives to alternative feed that we can produce ourselves here, like individual farmers producing a specific feed for his or her livestock? When you are talking about feed, you know, it's a combination of so many raw materials. Okay. And I've said to you that, well, look, part of the raw materials is corn. You understand what I'm saying? If corn is 60% and it's not all that's available. You understand what I'm saying? So you can imagine having 60% of the feed itself. You know what I'm saying? So it depends. You know, we are not even talking about those things that have to be imported. You know what I'm saying? Some ingredients to make up the feed. You know what I'm saying? So,
man, so how is this Christmas going to be for a lot of Nigerians now? Especially with the price, like you've mentioned, a cow of 350, 950, and over a million, goats about up to 50,000. How will it be for a lot of Nigerians this time?
Christmas is a day. It's 24 hours. So
but a lot of people, there's a sentimental value attached to Christmas.
Yes. Oh, well, definitely. You know, you manage with what you have. I will advise anybody, don't go overboard. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, true.
Manage with what we have. You know what I'm saying? Like I said earlier, if you are used to buy 3 or 4 chickens, if you can afford one, buy one. Buy a good one and eat.
Cut your coats according to your material.
No size this time.
All right, the CEO of Tongo Farm Enterprises, Remy Popola, thank you very much for talking to us this time.
Welcome. Thanks so much.
Yeah.